Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation, with yet another unique piece of silver from my collection. Let's explore! Yes, indeed, you can tell by the look of this particular felt flip packaging here that this is something that's indicative of the state of Alaska. And indeed it is. Kind of an attractive display here. This is the official 1997 Alaska State Medallion. Now, let's take a look at the certificate of authenticity. We can see here, made of hard cardboard here. This is made in Alaska. And it is a piece that figures, that shows the Muskox, and featuring that particular animal here, which is common in Canada and also in Alaska. So it's quite kind of fascinating to see. You can pause and read all that information if you're so interested. This particular medallion was engraved and designed by Gary Kuchenika, and it is minted by the Alaska Mint, and this one is proof-like quality, and as you know, they are double stroke on a high pressure and a hydraulic press, and they have that sort of that mirror background with a cameo frosted finish. And this medallion here, and not many people know that there was a mint in Alaska. I've actually known that for a while, but I've not looked them up to see exactly if they're still in business or not, but nonetheless, it is pretty interesting and fascinating to see for sure. And I'll show you this, but on the back of this certificate of authenticity looks to be like an M there, so it's like Alaska Mint, so that's kind of interesting. But it comes in a outer sleeve with a plastic thing that's kind of come loose here, but then it has an inner 2x2 flip that shows the actual metal itself. Let's pull it out so we can have a good close look at it. We'll put it on this particular coin holder that was given to me by Cyber Curtain Twitcher. So let's take a look at that. There you can see the Muskox in all of its glory. Fascinating indeed. Very, very well detailed. And bright, and also very frosty. For 1997, this is very well done, and you can see there it has a smooth edge around it, and the Alaska spelled out there in kind of an odd way. It's not usually like you would see along the rim where it hugs the rim, and it is, and the letters kind of just are staring you straight on. They are not arranged in an arc that you normally would see. And the date of the issue there is 1997 with the A mint mark there for Alaska. A beautifully well done piece for sure. And then on the reverse, you will see the seal for the state of Alaska. And it is not as well done on this side. It seems to be lacking some of that detail and frost that you have come accustomed to on the other side of the piece, which means that this particular side is probably a worn out die, which is a little unfortunate. And but this does not actually say that I can see on it. It doesn't appear to have the purity on the piece, but this certificate of authenticity does say that they are silver. 1 ounce silver proofs a serial number. Proof like coins are struck one at a time, but this does not appear to be a full ounce. And I don't see any markings for it as to whether it is actually what the weight and purity is on it. So it's a little perplexing that that's not on there. But it is Medallion. So we will test it to see. And if it's not silver, then I won't call this unique silver. I'm going to call this unique failure. This is the Sigma Meta-Alex Precious Metals Verifier. And you've seen me use this on a recent video. We're testing gold. We are going to now test silver with it and see if it is indeed silver. Let's see. Let's get to where we're looking at. Okay. It is indeed silver. And you can see that there. So it does test out as silver, pure silver, but it is not marked as such. You know, pieces like this, until you actually know and can test them in such a way, such as we see here, you really don't know for sure if you don't have a testing item such as the Precious Metals Verifier. Well, there are other ways that you can test, and that is with a CCT silver slide that you see here that has neodymium magnets in it. And you can see how slow that piece comes down the silver slide. And that tells us, of course, that it is indeed silver, because if it was not, that slide would be much faster or would be magnetically stuck to the piece. Let's try it with a Silver Eagle so that you can get a comparison, because a Silver Eagle is 3/9 fine pure silver as well. And so we will test that out with a Silver Eagle to see that you will notice that it slides down very slow as well. And if you test it with a platinum coin, well, platinum will not react the same way that silver does. Very fast platinum slides down there. So there you have that. So we know it is real, which is a good thing. And let's bring the medallion back into position here. But as you can tell, it weighs a lot less than an ounce, which means that's probably a ½ ounce. But the mistake for the Alaska Mint is not marking the weight and purity on it, which is quite unfortunate that they did not do that, which means that we are left to our own devices in order to see how much the thing weighs. So let us do that next and see exactly how much it weighs. Now, let's tear it out. Let's go to ounces Troy and see what we've got here. Yep, it is exactly 1/2 ounce, as you can see there, 0.5. So it is a ½ ounce of pure silver there. So it's good to know. I was nervous there for a moment. I thought that I had me a coin that I thought all this time was silver, and indeed it is silver. So it's always good to verify your holdings for sure in your collection. And this particular COA is generic and doesn't really tell us what this specific one weighs or that it is made out of silver. So I think that's fascinating indeed. A little bit of problem there with the Alaskan Mint, but it is indeed silver, and quite a fascinating and interesting and unique piece. Let me know in the comments section below if you've ever seen these before. This Alaskan medallion of 3/9 fine silver, if you've ever seen one before, or if you indeed have one in your collection. Let me know if you've got one of these inside of your collection, and if there are any others. It almost sounds like there may be others that have different animals on them. I can almost see that happening. This could be one of a series. Like I said, there's not a whole lot of other information or details that lets us know. And again, there's no edge inscription on this particular piece that lets us know what it is. So I'd be curious to find out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch, and encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.